Greetings, Earth travelers, and welcome to Astrology Roadshow's 9th episode, 2021 Mid-Year Assessment, Building Awareness for the Way Forward. As always, your likes, shares, and contact to astrologyroadshow.com and Facebook page are much appreciated. Please be sure to hit the channel subscribe button so you will not miss out on important information as we navigate these times and into the Aquarian age. After the conjunction of Saturn and Pluto in January 2020, followed by the conjuncting of Saturn and Jupiter in December 2020 at 0 degrees of Aquarius, we have been witnessing and participating in our solar system's construct of a different, strong energy dynamic. Astrologically, 2021, and at least for the next few years, will prove out that we are pioneers who have signed up to reach the promised land and now must set up our homesteads and shops, forging a new life within a totally new environment. The dust is kicking up as we get underway. Being alive now is a very special blessing. At the same time, it is no small directive. This is a time for all to pitch in and build a strong foundation based on rules of planetary guidance. Final outcomes and manifestations will then have a better chance of being predictable. One other thing is certain: we must become adaptable. That will require wisdom born of a confidence in our understanding of planetary messaging. Purposeful, even sudden upheavals, ultimately, for our advancement and evolution, are what individuals and societies should prepare for going forward. This is because Aquarian energy is by definition unstable, electrifying, and unpredictable. Uranus, ruler of Aquarius, will require us to make the most of our intelligence and intuition as we boldly move from the Piscean age into the Aquarian age. We will be combining intuition, Piscean, and telepathic abilities, Aquarian, more and more going forward. The clues to help our intelligence cue in are there in our symbolic world. What other Uranian tenets should we be on the lookout for? Two come to mind, which are more prevalent every time we turn on the news: cries for personal freedom and also humanitarianism. And of course, there is also innovation, particularly the technological sort. It's another basic keyword describing Aquarius. We will dive deeper into the definitions of these astrological manifestations in a bit. But first, a good look at the macro view is helpful. Compliments of Pluto's energy. Much of what is happening is due to this outer planet making, again, an orbital ingress into constellation Aquarius, just as it did 250 years ago. It is very much in command of the situation and heavily invested in the outcome of all of this. As mentioned in episode 1 and previous episodes of Astrology Roadshow, we have been cusping into the Aquarian age as it pre-dawned when the ruling planet of Uranus was discovered back in 1781. This coincided with the founding and manifestation of the USA. Freedom in the form of democracy had been officially conceived as an idea and was taking form. Guess what else was conceived about that time? Socialism in 1789 via the French Revolution. These ideologies both stem from ancient Egypt and Greece, but were never given a foothold or put into practice. Civilized countries on our planet were under a ruling class until the approach of the 1780s, in the form of aristocracies and monarchies. The planetary objective, then and now, is towards fortifying messaging that compels us to move away from oppressive rulership, strive for independent and intelligent thought process, and grow responsibly individually and together to achieve great innovations. Pluto did a lot of the heavy lifting back then, as it is prone to do. As it is approaching the anniversary mission to the USA's Pluto return degree and constellation Aquarius on the heels of that, it will then enter the orbital return mark for socialism as we approach the year 2033. No doubt that ideology is about to be somewhat or perhaps fully reimagined as well. It is by design that this planet's current Capricornian visit has managed to bring much of the world's societal and governmental structures into question, particularly within the USA. But the warm-up period to the ideology is complete this time around, and it is more purposeful since we have truly launched into the Aquarian age. So how will it manifest going forward once the dust settles a bit? A more Aquarian type of foundation is what is required to build now. This age lasts 2,000 years after all. Will the world have pure capitalism or pure socialism, or a combination? And how will the restructuring affect business corporations in all this? Is there a big future for democracy? Will communism prevail as a form of government among nations or begin to morph or die out? Will the world finally come together in agreement or form new choices based on individual input? And when would that be? Individual awareness of the dynamics of planetary messaging will help the collective to intelligently course the way forward and lend much to our best possible future. The squaring tensions manifesting alongside coronavirus occurred within the cardinal signs of Capricorn and Aries during 2020. Pluto and Mars were major players. Ramifications there would be specific to the structure of society and government versus individuals and citizens. Themes of Capricorn and Aries. In 2021, Mars, the pioneer and ruler of Aries, is making its transits and reinforcing themes that promote individuality with the blessing of its buddy Uranus. These two are complementary and work well together. Outer planet Eris is, of course, within constellation Aries and also continuing to help reinforce messaging for individuality. Episode 6 discussed the aspects and themes for 2021. There are squaring tensions again this year, but they are taking place between the fixed signs, specifically Aquarius and Taurus, and have many of us therefore digging in our heels with regard to independence, freedom, and innovation versus practical business applications. These two signs and houses would together ideally signify dynamic business innovation. A squaring aspect will require the application of intelligent timing or patience, as that is the key method for resolving squaring issues. Both sides of the angles need to practice this for understanding to manifest and for the best compromise to occur. Their first square occurred mid-February during the unprecedented deep Texas freeze and left no doubts as limits were tested and found to be, well, limiting. It was also when we experienced the first Mercury retrograde for 2021 that happened to occur within the sign of Aquarius. Improved communication is a major lesson of the Mercury air sign retrogrades this year, and that event was a great example of the squaring tension and planetary energy at work to uncover faulty and outdated foundational business practices which were ignored for too long. The Mercury retrograde was a perfect mix for the storm and exposed a lack of timely communication that may have helped to prepare. Other symbolic events are occurring relative to these squares as well and foreshadowed in episode 6, namely the critical initiative to address international computer hacking. Saturn and Uranus are experiencing their balsamic phase squares in 2021 relative to countering cyber-terrorism tactics. The initial set of this grouping of squares began in 1988 when this sort of virtual attack first manifested, and we have now reached the point where issues from what occurred back then must be resolved. The Colonial Pipeline ransomware event is just one perfect example, as well as JBS, to explain the urgency for all business sectors to be aware and protected from cyber attacks. And that is an area immediately needing the utmost creative resolutions to ensure a secure, ongoing virtual future. Upgrading our communicative abilities includes the transfer of data, and it is a huge Aquarian theme. The great humanitarian crisis at the USA southern border is another manifestation of squaring tensions involving the cry for freedom versus security and practicality. Aquarian ideas will win out ultimately because that is the energy focus. We are witnessing the great swell of people that risk everything they have for what the USA represents. Optimal hope for freedom and opportunity for personal advancement. The axis of Aquarius to its mirror mate, Leo, indicates that this desire of freedom for all our fellow man can only exist if we put into motion responsibly at an individual level. We are only as strong as our weakest link. Understanding at a very high level that this is unfolding intentionally so we might work together towards innovative resolutions is what is necessary here and beyond our borders. The alternative makes us all vulnerable to the dictates of others, and that would be the opposite of true freedom. This obvious outcome makes the case for the wisdom of planetary messaging, urging us towards realizing our individuality and personal best. In 2021, the Gemini-Sagittarius nodal axis, representing higher knowledge and communication, is also guiding us to step up a notch. Mercury retrograde Gemini season is upon us, as well as eclipse season in the middle part of the year. Mercury, the planet of communication, is being brought to light by these eclipses occurring alongside it as it is in retrograde. Neptune, located within Pisces, is forming its square there and can ultimately help us find empathetic solutions to our world's problems, or it can represent disillusionment and escapism, our choice. The mid and latter part of 2021 will continue to reinforce and help shine a light on areas where no doubt we need to squarely face these very weaknesses. Another interesting manifestation so far this year is the growing acceptance and awareness of UFO or UAP around our world. It doesn't get any more Aquarian than that. Much is happening that will blow our minds going forward, and the endless possibilities will only take us so far as we are capable to fathom intelligently. This hypersonic technology may be revealed to be ours or otherworldly. Either way, the truth remains the same. We have fast moved from a small world to a small universe. Observing and speaking to these symbolic manifestations in terms of the energy that is out there to help guide us can make a difference going forward. The universe always rewards our efforts to speak its truth and is there to show the highest way forward towards our evolution within our individual charts. By having a healthy respect of our individual contributions and by continuing a respectful conversation, we can best succeed as a global force. Astrology is key and is the best critical theory to build our knowledge base. We would do well to communicate this at an early age within school systems so we can move forward intelligently and innovatively at a high level of awareness. When fearful and unaware, we cannot grasp all the endless possibilities. Communicating awareness that comes from astrology makes us good stewards of our time here on Earth now and is a part of a functional foundation. It will make the evolutionary journey so much easier for the family of man and generations to come living within the Aquarian age. Thanks much for tuning in. Wishing everybody the very best as we finish up in 2021. Please be sure to catch the next episode, which will be super fun, and take a look at how understanding astrology will not only help us to understand ourselves better, but also more quickly help us to cue in about each other.